question was asked about St. Saviour's. And I did bring it up earlier. We actually got funding from the borough president, Holden Marshall at the time, and $1.5 million to save St. Saviour's. And the Department of Cultural Affairs had to approve it. And getting that $1.5 million was important to us. And we figured, all right, we're almost home free here. And we just needed Elizabeth Crowley to step up and convince the agency to back Juniper Park Civic and Save St. Saviour's Inc. and really push this project forward. We put in our application. I asked Elizabeth to visit Cultural Affairs, and she did it without me. And I said, I need to be with you to explain this whole thing, Elizabeth, so please try to schedule it with me so I can talk to the commissioner. I get a call from the commissioner. She says, Bob, we have to turn down your project. I said, no, you're supposed to meet with me and Elizabeth Crowley. She said, we already met with Elizabeth Crowley, and we're going to turn it down. Your civic association has no experience in dealing with projects like this. I said, what are you talking about? We just saved a church that was 150 years old. We saved it in 30 days, and we got the money. We actually got the borough president to allocate $1.5 million. Are you kidding? I said, did you meet with Elizabeth? And she said, the commissioner said, yeah, we met with her, and we're still not convinced. So I called Elizabeth. I said, what happened? You were supposed to go with me, because I had all the plans, I had all the posters, I had a good presentation. Elizabeth just blew me off and said, well, they weren't going to do it, and I just met with them. Well, I didn't need you there. And I said, obviously you did, because you didn't sell it. And the fact that she didn't sell it meant this project is sitting now for years and years. I guess it's almost 10 years, sitting in containers in West Maspeth. Now, again, it resurfaced a few years later into her first council term, where she said she was going to get a park in that location. And she fought, and she said, I guarantee you'll get that park, and that didn't happen. Right now we have a warehouse. And then she said, oh, we have space further down in Martin Luther's high school site at the time was an empty lot, and that's where she wanted to put a park, so that West Maspeth would have a park. And she said that would go forward. In reality, the land wasn't even for sale. She never even spoke to the school, yet she announced it with a press conference that she was trying to get this park. So that went nowhere. So every turn, you can see that Elizabeth Crowley failed. She failed to landmark anything in Maspeth, failed to, her promise when she first ran was to save St. Saviour. She was promised us. Well, she didn't do that. She actually caused us to not get the project funded, even though we were successful in funding it originally. She couldn't go the final way and actually make it a reality. So here's the case where in her 9 years, almost 9 years, nothing's happened in the way of parks, nothing's happened in the reconstruction of St. Saviour's. Our civic is still fighting, and that's one of the main reasons I'm running also, so I can fund projects that I think are important for the history of Maspeth, history of Middle Village, and of the 30th Council District. So I think there's so many things, great things we can do. My allocations will not go outside the district like Elizabeth Crowley's does, and I will certainly fight. And if I was a council person, or I think anybody else was the council person at the time, St. Saviour's would be standing today. It was just Elizabeth Crowley could not sell it, and I just think that was the main reason why. And again, she never made good on any promises that she made to us.